Pisces, it's your girl Merce, the Big Body Benz. Run tell them, the Big Body High Priestess. Somebody come see this. I popped in to do your reading for the month of June, Pisces. Oh, I feel like you don't listen. I feel like you don't listen. I feel like you don't learn your lesson. I feel like you're going to be learning some lessons in June. I feel like you rush into things. You're really impulsive. You're not always thinking things through before you do them. You definitely don't take people's advice, man. You don't listen. You don't heed warnings. Have you on them making the same mistake? Not once, not twice, not three, but 4, 5, 6 times. You need to really check in with yourself about this, Pisces. It being a problem. And then you pretending like you didn't see something coming, you know? You being surprised. When shit hits the fan. You're being surprised. There's something about the way that you communicate with someone. It really bothering you when someone doesn't get back to you in a timely fashion, in a timely manner. Really being upset by someone's busy schedule. Someone saying they have a busy schedule. For some of you, they do. For others of you, they don't. They don't. Have you on a masculine, have you on a feminine energy genuinely having a busy schedule, and a masculine energy genuinely not being that fucking busy, not being too busy to communicate with you, to get back to you, just telling you this? But at the same time, they feel like there's a feminine energy who's genuinely this busy. This could be you who's genuinely this busy, or you're dealing with another feminine energy who's this busy, who has a hard time getting back to you in a timely manner, or you have a hard time getting to people in a timely fashion because you have so much going on. But just continuing, your plate being really full, you're having a lot going on. Your plate getting even more full. You're having more responsibility now. I feel like you have more responsibility. Someone just took on a more extensive workload. For some of you, you're seeing someone this way. Someone just had a baby. You just had a baby. Or someone just had a baby. Or things have been different since someone had a baby. Someone is different with you because you've had a baby. Because of your children. This being a thing, it's being a thing with you for a while. You're still struggling, still thinking about it. This month, it hasn't gotten away from you. There's a lot of baby talk. It's only been a couple of months since someone had a child, or it's only been a couple of months since you've been dealing with someone, and now you're talking about having a child. Or you've been dealing with someone for a couple of months and they're just now telling you that they don't want a child, or they don't like children, they don't like your child, or you're expecting someone to do a lot, you're taking someone's word, you know, you're believing what someone is telling you that they're going to do, but you don't know them very well. You're not using discernment the way that you need to. You're jumping out the box. You're putting all your eggs in the basket and then lying to yourself about where you're doing this. You're being a real sucker for love, man. Wanting love so bad that you get really carried away. You break your own heart because you set yourself up. Anyway, let's pray. Let's pray so we can get into the reading. Holy Spirit, ancestors, guardian angel, spirit guide, spirit animal, soul, sky, universe. Please allow me to tap in on my Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node to see what messages you have for them for the month of June. Please cover them, protect them, help them to make the right decisions that they need to, so that they don't mess up their life, Spirit. Please protect this space from any negative energies. Only allow energies of love and light to enter. I say thank you, Spirit. Yeah. Some of you, this is you needing to help someone else make sure they don't make the wrong mistake. You know? Just wanted to jump out. I'm going to leave it there. It literally jumped out. Right, moving forward, you need to remove your emotions. 88 being a thing, the number 88 being out here. Needing to focus on your abundance. Needing to focus on getting to the bag. Growing your business. Or honoring your promotion. Some of you just got promoted, or your business is growing. You know, or you need it to grow. Some of you genuinely should have been a lot further in your business than you are. You should have been promoted a long time ago. You know, you should have been a lot more established, or you should be getting a lot more clients. So, you know, something about this. A lot more work. You should be a lot more booked and busy. You should have a lot more content created. Whatever it is that you do, you should have a lot more. You should have achieved a lot more. A lot of you have cheated yourself out of leveling up a long time ago because you get distracted. You distract yourself. You distract yourself with people who are not on the same level as you, don't have the same things going for themselves that you do, are not even nowhere near into the same things that you're into, living completely different lives than someone else. Getting caught up in their lifestyle not being your lifestyle. You're not honoring this. You're doing this way too often. Being so 8 of Cups energy just wanted to pop out at me. And with this 3 of Wands here at the bottom of the deck. And it just feels like you're needing to emotionally calm your emotions. Quiet your emotions. Sit the fuck down for a second with this shit. You wanting love too much. You romanticizing something too much or too quick, or this being what you do. You know, you thinking you putting so much faith into something before it even proves to be worth anything. And genuinely acting surprised when it hits the fan. Another thing is having to walk away from your feeling. You being really super emotional, super invested emotionally in someone. Way too emotional. Someone is pissed off. Divine Feminine is pissed off. Divine Feminine is having a fit. Heavy on the crying baby. Someone has a crying baby, or Divine Feminine is having a fit. Divine Feminine is, her inner child is triggered. She's triggered emotionally. Hi. Hi. Okay, I'm back. All hell broke loose. But I'm back now. I don't know what the hell I was saying. Having a Divine Feminine being really mad, being really emotional, having to take control of her emotions. You having to put your emotions to bed, to rest. You're being really exhausted. Pisces, you needing to find time to have more rest. It being a really big thing. Being to allow your body to rest more in the month of June, for sure. I remember Soul Plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. I've been pulling this card all day. Heavy on the needing to. Ooh, right. Double mission. Ooh, double mission. Light worker, star seed, serve the world by being you. They're being. The need for you to really honor that you were on a mission before you got here. You know? You decided what your life was going to be like before you got here. You know? And then there's a life that you're living now. It not being in alignment with your soul. The life that your soul wants to live. You being on a double mission. There being a mission of, for some of you, you wanting what you want. You know, you wanting what you want in a partner. You wanting someone to live with, to love, to be happy with. But you also having a higher calling. You also having real responsibilities that are going to be coming, you know, under the microscope, being put under the microscope this month. You're needing to honor this, that there's a clash between what your heart wants and what your soul wants, or what your ego wants and what your soul wants. Yeah, man. Some of you truly don't pray enough. Some of you truly don't pray enough. You don't connect with the divine enough. You just don't. You don't talk to your spirit team enough. You not the way that you should. You don't honor them enough. Something about this. Not giving thanks, or your practice is not evolving. Your gratitude rituals, your rituals in general, the way you show up to connect with your ancestors, or the way you show up to make things work for you in your life, needing to have evolved, and they don't evolve. They've stayed the same way. You keep doing the same thing. You're a creature of habit. Somehow, you could have progressed a lot further had you honored where you needed to be doing more. Needing to switch things up, needing to do more research on the things that you don't know. Your knowledge being very basic somehow in certain areas and extensive in others. The Empress, but she's popping out of her lower self. Some of you really have some things to be working on that you know you're not. That you're not, but this feels like creatively you having things to do. For some of you, you don't know how to balance your work life, your work life with your home life. Some of you really don't honor where you can work with your babies, with your children on your hip. You can do it. You can make a way. You're capable. Some of you don't honor. Some of you don't honor where, because you work so hard, you're emotionally unavailable for your children. I'm too busy. I got too much on my plate. You have no patience for your children. Some of you have no patience for your children, and you out here wilding, ready to having sex, ready to have more. You having a ton of children. You having one too many, as it is, and not having the patience, or being too tired, or not wanting to deal with them. You know, them fucking raising themselves for the most part. I'm not even joking. Them doing their own thing, them being really wild. You not having the energy for them, and yet some of you are about to get pregnant again. You're about to have more, or you do things to have more. You have unprotected sex, knowing that you're really fertile. For others of you, man, there is a divine feminine out here that you're going to have to leave alone. Somebody's child, your child's mother, not being on the same page, you know, with your child's mother. You need to give her a break, you need to step back. There being a divine feminine for some of you who has 2 children, or has 2 or more children that you don't want to deal with, or someone doesn't want to deal with you. Someone wants to separate from this feminine energy that has babies, that has children, a masculine wanting to move on, or someone wanting to move on. Someone wanting to move on is seeming really cruel, not even telling the person why. There being no communication with this divine feminine for why a masculine is moving on, and it's because he doesn't want to deal with her baggage, or he doesn't want to deal with the fact that she's never happy. Feeling like there's a feminine energy, that masculine feels like a feminine energy is not happy within herself. Seeing that she's not happy within herself, she doesn't see who she is, feels like she's fallen off somehow. She's not happy. Her self-esteem being low, him playing on that, him getting in, that being the, some of you are realizing, some of you needing to remove your emotions from the picture and look a little closer at something, at the facts of something, and why it played out. You know, get out of the illusion, get out of the delusion of it all, and really look at the facts, and the cold hard facts. Hurting for sure, and needing to hold space for yourself emotionally for that, but You need to be real with yourself. Keep it real with yourself. For some of you, somebody preyed on you. Somebody has preyed on you because you have low self-esteem. They feel that you're not happy with yourself. You're discontent somehow. Discontent, is that a word? But whatever. You're unhappy somehow, and they know it. They know that they can get away with sneaking into your life. They'll get away with a lot. There being a pattern of you letting masculine energies do this if you're a feminine energy. There being a pattern of you doing this if you're a masculine for some of you. Just being what it is. Rest and rejuvenation. Didn't I say this? You need a lot more rest this month. You're needing to honor this. Some of you, your heart is way too fucking big. Your heart is way too fucking big, and you have low self-esteem, and so you're always jealous, you're envious, you're always giving someone the side eye. For some of you, a masculine feels like he could get money out of you, you know, this being a thing. For some of you, someone has the potential to match you in energy, but they got work to do. You being, you know, you being really jealous too, needing to watch this. Some of you have a really dope connection that could be solid. Yeah, woman holding a coin, man holding a coin, daughter romance, first chakra. You know, somebody that something that could be solid, somebody who could match you, someone who could be a good partner for you. But for some of you, your own negative thoughts are ruining this. 44 being a number for you. I just did Leo's reading. 88 was Leo's number. Yours is 44. Yeah. Some of you tell yourself that you're so in love with someone that it's justified for you to be really jealous, for you to be really insecure. It's not. For some of you give your heart away too easily, and then you get mad when, you know, you feel jaded when someone proves not to be who you thought they were, but you give away your heart too soon, too quick. You want to be in love too much. For some of you, you match a masculine's energy, or you financially, or you do even better than he does. You know, that's the truth. But he's making assumptions. Somebody's making assumptions about another party, about their pockets, about what they can do. Is what it is, what they're capable of, how they can handle all their responsibilities. Someone being more capable than you think, someone will figure it out, or they're more capable than you think. You being the one who will figure it out. I'm more capable than you think. I don't fucking need you like you think I do. I can make it happen. I can take care of my own responsibilities. I can take care of my own children, or I could pay my own bills. I don't need you. Someone thinking that you do. Some of you really are artists, and you let so much of your talent get it's a waste. You are not just good at something, but you're really brilliant at being able to, you know, you can technically do something, but you're being really brilliant in the way that you create, and not honoring this. You're being extremely creative and doing nothing with it. For some of you, you're really creative, but you have these really well thought out ideas somehow, and you half-ass them when you execute. You don't execute like you need to. That being a problem, slow the hell down so you can execute your vision, so you can really see it through. Some of you make things and they look really pretty, but they fall apart. Just is what it is. Inner Earth. You'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings. You'll survive this. Someone really needing to put their emotions, walk away from their emotions. Someone being really emo right now, really upset, really depressed. Some of you drinking your feelings heavy on that shit. Someone drinking a whole lot of wine, a whole lot of liquor, throat chakra, wanting to talk to someone about something. There needs to be something to get off of your chest this month, but this really feels like one person ghosting the other. They're wanting to have a conversation with someone, who will not talk to you, or they're being right. There needs to be a conversation. Ace of Swords, a really serious conversation. Some of you will be successful this month in moving forward from not getting the closure you want from someone, not talking, focusing on your new beginning, you being victorious, you walking away without getting a conversation, without someone telling you why something didn't work out, without giving an explanation. Some of you had to walk away from something without giving an explanation, or you will this month, and you'll be rewarded for it. Be patient with yourself. Emotionally, it's going to be really rough, but luck is on your side. Someone thinking, you know, when it's Sagittarius, someone thinking that you would fall apart without them, or that you would be really needy somehow, and, you know, needing to forgive someone for feeling that way about you, being really wrong, that being their business, not yours, them having the game fucked up. Do not take it personal. Take a walk. Some of you haven't been exercising in a while. Need to go in nature, take a walk, and spend time with animals that are out here. If you have an animal, cuddle with your animal. Some of you have been wanting an animal, a little pet, a little kitten, a little puppy. Needing to do this, needing to get you one. You're needing a familiar to heal you, to protect you. Positive affirmations. Needing to be speaking really kindly and positive to yourself, speaking life and love into yourself this month, being really patient with yourself because you're in a really vulnerable space emotionally. A time to give rather than take, giving to yourself rather than taking from yourself, being patient, resting, going on walks, rejuvenating yourself right now. Something has depleted you. A connection with someone else has completely depleted you energetically. And then clean your spaces out here. You need to do a big cleaning. And then create art. Like I said. But clean your spaces out here. Clean your altars. Declutter. Throw shit out. Move things around. Move furniture around. Fix that stagnant, stale-ass energy. Anyway, I'm going to get up out of here. We're going to go over to Patreon for part 2 of this reading to see who's mirroring you this month. See what's going on. With whoever you're dealing with, it's probably going to read as this energy, right? Whoever it is that's moved on from you, who doesn't want to deal with this Empress. Either you and this Empress, or you're this Empress with this masculine who's moved on somehow. That energy is probably going to come out to see how you two are feeling about each other. Are you mirroring each other? But anyway, everything you need to know about me is in the description box below. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, if you feel called to leave me a donation, it'd be greatly appreciated. If you'd like to subscribe to my Patreon, follow me on IG, check out my spiritual shop, or stream my music. I love you so much. It's your girl, Merce, the Big Body Benz. Run, tell them, the Big Body High Priestess. Somebody come see this. Peace.